2016, my father came a few days during Ramadan. So yeah, it's just like it was a bit funny because every day like we're just like walking around like visiting London, but then for every prayer, for every salah, we were stuck in a different mosque. So it's just like bringing him around. It's like yeah, you know, it's nice, but you have to pray so much.
When you're going around the Kaaba, you say dua Rabbana atina fid dunya hasana wa fil akhirati hasana wa qina adhaban nar. All the Arabic experts come like Arabic as well. But and the first bit is Rabbana atina fid dunya, and there were a people that used to make dua only for the dunya, like only for things in the dunya. And when I heard that, I thought, subhanAllah, that's sometimes us. All we make dua for is dunya, and you don't even make dua for the akhirah. So this Ramadan, I've started to make more dua for Jannah.
Do you know when you're fasting and you're hungry, don't you feel like spiritually like that, you're more awake spiritually? Because I find myself like when I get past that hungry stage, and you know like midday you're really hungry, then that hunger goes, don't you feel like at that point you start to feel much more conscious of yourself, what you're saying, what you're doing, because you're slower, you think twice about everything? Is that just me? I don't know, and I love that. Like at work when they're saying to me, oh poor you, like you was really hungry, I'm like, I actually enjoy it, like I'm actually liking it. Like I think twice about, even when I'm praying, like I pray so much more slow, like to think about everything I'm doing, and I just get really emotional. I don't know, alhamdulillah man, I love it.
Actually, yeah, my journey to Islam started in Ramadan. So that was in 2015. So this is my fourth Ramadan actually. I wasn't a Muslim like then, but had many friends, and then I was really interested in Islam. And then yeah, I just started to read more after I did a course in Italy that was during my undergrad about Islamic studies, and I was really interested. But I've never read the Quran, or I never had the opportunity to meet many Muslims to actually engage with it. But once I moved to London for my masters, I actually met a lot of Muslims. Also before Ramadan, I just decided to fast to see how it is, and also to read the Quran during the month. So I read an Italian translation with all the explanations, and then after that Ramadan, I felt I started to feel already Muslim. I accepted the message of the Quran, and it took a while. It took a few months, just to let people know, my family, parents especially. It wasn't easy, but then I took the Shahada in December the same year. It was the 12th of December 2015. So yeah, that is the story. So this is my fourth Ramadan, as I said, and it's very special. It's very special for every Muslim, but for me it has a particular link, because it's literally the month when I actually basically decided to be a Muslim in my heart. So
I was never practicing, so when Ramadan came, I was Muslim. It's the simple, easiest way to say it. I was that Ramadan Muslim. So Ramadan come around, and then people would be like, "Oh, you're Muslim?" I'm like, yeah, I'm Muslim. I'm fasting, etc. So that was the only time of the year everyone would find out A, that I was Muslim, B, I would practice, and that was for a couple of years. Yeah, there's something about Ramadan, you can't help but fast. Even if you do nothing all year round, you'll find some people, there will be that person that just fasts, and they go to the mosque, they do charity. There's something about it that welcomes everybody. It's almost that invites you, says, you know what, don't worry about how you've been in the year, don't worry about what's happened, come and join us for Ramadan. It's just, it has that warmth, right? And I don't think you can escape it because your whole family's fasting, right? And so it was consecutively a few years of that, and then there was one Ramadan where I was being that Ramadan Muslim, and I just started really reflecting on why is it Ramadan comes and I suddenly am a Muslim? What about the rest of the year? And I became unemployed at the time as well. I was going through a lot of hardship in my life, and I ended up going to the mosque a lot. That would be the last place you would catch me, but I ended up going to the mosque a lot and just talking to a lot of sisters there, it was Lewisham Mosque, and South London, especially Lewisham Mosque, it's got a certain type of community. Like if you go to the mosque one day, you'll bump into the same people, you know, it's got like regularity. And sisters taught me how to pray. I started wearing hijab a little bit. Then from that, like that Ramadan, I started wearing hijab full time. And Ramadan stopped, and I thought, oh, I'm going to take my hijab off now and go back to life. And something just compelled me to just not do it.
Yeah, man, it's so trippy because you know what? Even like getting married, like I know I'm getting married, I'm preparing for it, but I haven't like mentally accepted it. Like, do you know what I mean? In my head, I'm like, I'm still gonna see my mum all the time. I'm still gonna see my sister all the time. But like this Ramadan, like I'm putting more of an effort to make it memorable. Like I want to be as present like with the family as much as possible. I want to be more involved because that's it. Like it's never gonna be the same. Like I can come over next year with my husband in the future and have iftar with the family, but it's never going to be the same as actually living in the house. It is emotional, and the thing is, we're not really talking about it at home. I can tell everyone's got that vibe, like it's Rona's last Ramadan, but no one's talking about it. But yeah, I'm trying hard to make it memorable. Like that's why I did the whole buying fairy lights and hanging it up, because that's what we did as a child, and I was like, you're never going to have that again. Like as an adult, you can do that again. You can do it in your own house, but it's not going to have the same feeling as when you do it with your own sisters and your mom. And so yeah. It's very emotional though. Like the more I think I'm like, rah, like I'm actually getting married, like that's crazy. Can burn it. That'd be the first time we ever make cover at home as well, you know, we'd have never read it before. I was like, Ramadan, you get creative with food, like you come up with recipes that you've never come up with before. I don't know, but before, I hope it's for it to go. Before it used to be dolma. The dolma used to be the Ramadan food. Because dolma takes, you know what dolma is, right? Dolma takes like 2 days prep. Like you gotta separate the leaves and get the whole mix ready and everything. It takes time. I'm so proud of myself. I did it all year myself. It's what do you call it? I forgot the actual name for it, but it's like aubergine layers or whatever. It was so banging. I had it for 3 days in a row. And you know when you're fasting, you're not really feeling the same day as the day before. You want something new. Best believe I was feeling that same dish for 3 days. But today, we'll switch it up today and it'll have something different today.
It's always a good moment to become a Muslim. If you look at it, I think 2015 was the worst moment because there was a lot of madness going on in the world. I mean, it's still going on, but you know, everyone was just talking about ISIS back then and Daesh and all that. So like, for me to become a Muslim in that period was a bit like, I don't know. I think many people got scared. My parents included. Like their reaction at the beginning was quite like negative, not in a way like it wasn't something related to Islam as a religion or like the spiritual aspect of it, but because Islam is linked to so many bad things in the West nowadays and all this kind of propaganda, it's really hard like to explain these things under those circumstances. But yeah, it was difficult, but I just told them like it's like it's, you know, I think like there's no way for me like to change this. It's something in which I believe. So like, no matter what people say, it's like, if it's something that's in my heart and I believe, something I cannot change. So the only way for them to understand that everything is good is perhaps just to have patience and to see that I'm actually, inshallah, becoming a better person, you know, instead of like some mad guy.
Every year I've tried to get closer to, I guess, my community. And my local mosque is Wembley Mosque, so I've got some chicken in the oven that's cooking for them. And then we'll run down to the mosque, give them some food, inshallah. I might break my fast there as well. It's just good to get to know like who's in your area, like who are the Muslims like in your area. So yeah, I'm trying to do like more community stuff. If there was always a mad rush, like trying to help I'm with my family at the moment, so helping my mum and dad get iftar ready and the kids. And then we do Maghrib as a family. Then I tend to put the kids to sleep, and then everyone goes to Taraweeh, and then I'm left alone because I've been obviously doing my mummy duties. And then I guess I bring in my night ibadah, and I feel like in the last 10 days that is so important. Like night ibadah is really important. And I have my little routine, like I like to do a little bit of dhikr, then I do a bit of salah, then I read Quran, and then I just sit and I just speak to Allah. Like I don't have an agenda, I don't have a list, I just sit and I speak to Allah. And I always do one disclaimer dua. I will say, Allah, please, answer all the du'as that I've made in Ramadan if they're good for me, inshallah. Because you can't remember everything you made dua for. So you need to have a little disclaimer dua, because I'm like, oh, what if I made, when I was in Medina, I made a really good dua, but I just can't remember it. So that dua always, that's the end of all of my duas.